The global tennis landscape in mid-2026 presents one of the most dynamic, unpredictable, and fiercely competitive eras in modern women's tennis association history. As the tour pivots from the summer grass onto the grueling North American hard courts, the current top 20 rankings reveal a compelling cross-section of the sport: teen prodigies breaking new ground, seasoned stalwarts finding second wins, and elite champions battling at the summit. Watching these women compete week in and week out offers a fascinating look into pure athleticism and psychological grit. Starting the climb at number 20 is Alexandra Eala. The Filipino star's arrival in the top 20 marks a monumental milestone not just for her own career, but for Southeast Asian tennis as a whole. Known for her fearless baseline striking and relentless defensive movement, Eala's recent title victory propelled her into this elite bracket. She plays with a kinetic energy that forces opponents out of their comfort zone, proving that her transition from junior standout to main tour staple is now complete. Sitting at number 19 is Ekaterina Alexandrova. Alexandrova remains one of the purest ball strikers on tour when she finds her rhythm. Her game relies on flat, laser-like ground strokes that leave little time for rivals to prepare. While consistency can occasionally elude her during long swings, her peak performance level is capable of unsettling anyone in the world, making her a dangerous adversary in any draw. At number 18, Romanian veteran Sorana Cerde continues to defy age and traditional career timelines. Playing with an aggressive, take-no-prisoners mindset, Cerde's career resurgences have been a joy for fans to watch. Her willingness to step inside the baseline and take time away from younger players has allowed her to maintain a firm grip on the upper echelon of the sport well into her 30s. Rising force Diana Schneider holds number 17. The powerful left-hander brings a fierce intensity to the court, utilizing heavy topspin and sharp angles that break open points quickly. Schneider's relentless drive and heavy court artillery make her one of the most difficult draws on fast surfaces, and her continued upward momentum signals even bigger things on the horizon. Occupying number 16 is American teenager Iva Jovic. Representing the next wave of North American talent, Jovic plays with a composure that belies her age. Her footwork is remarkably clean, and her tactical awareness allows her to dismantle opponents without relying solely on raw power. She approaches big moments with remarkable calm, cementing her status as a player with genuine major winning potential. Italy's Jasmine Paolini sits at number 15. A crowd favorite globally, Paolini's explosive movement, infectious court presence, and heavy forehand have transformed her into a consistent threat at major events. Though smaller in stature compared to some of the game's powerhouses, her court coverage and tactical sharpness allow her to go toe-to-toe with the heavy hitters. At number 14, Swiss technician Belinda Bencic continues her presence among the world's best. Bencic possesses one of the cleanest early takeoff backhands in tennis, taking the ball on the rise to suffocate her opponent's reaction time. Her deep tennis IQ and ability to construct intricate points make her a perennial contender, particularly on slick hard courts and indoor setups. Former world number 1 Naomi Osaka holds number 13 as her return path continues to build steady momentum. Osaka's trademark serve and devastating forehand remain elite weapons that few can contend with when operating at full flight. As her match sharpness improves, her presence near the top 10 casts a long shadow over the rest of the field, serving as a reminder of her 4 Grand Slam titles. At number 12, Canadian standout Victoria Mboko represents another stellar addition to the tour's youth revolution. Blessed with effortless power and impressive athletic range, Mboko has stormed through the ranks over the past 12 months. Her serve is fast, becoming a reliable weapon in tight moments, and her ability to win dirty matches speaks to a mental maturity far beyond her years. Ukraine's Marta Kostuk lands at number 11. Playing with passionate intensity, Kostuk blends hyper-athleticism with raw shot-making power. When her game clicks, she can overwhelm opponents within minutes. Her growth over the past year has centered on emotional balance, allowing her court vision and athletic gifts to take center stage. Breaking into the top 10 at number 10 is Amanda Anisimova. Possessing some of the most effortless baseline depth in the women's game, Anisimova's resurgence has been one of the tour's most gratifying storylines. Her ability to change direction off both wings leaves rivals scrambling, and her return of serve remains one of the standard bearers on tour. Sitting at number 9 is Elena Svitolina. Svitolina's game is built on a foundation of elite court coverage, strategic precision, and relentless fighting spirit. She has added significant speed and aggression to her serve and forehand in recent seasons, turning what was once primarily a counterpunching style into a multifaceted game capable of breaking down defensive blockades. In a surprisingly low position given her recent dominance, Iga Swiatek sits at number 8. The Polish superstar, whose heavy topspin forehand and movement on clay have drawn comparisons to legends of the sport, is working through a transitional stretch in her scheduling and form. Yet, even during a rebuilding phase, Swiatek remains a nightmare matchup for anyone on tour, with a baseline intensity that few can match over 3 sets. At number 7, Czech star Linda Noskova underlines the incredible depth coming out of Central Europe. Noskova plays a flat, aggressive brand of tennis that takes time away from her opponents. Her refusal to back down in high-stress moments and her heavy main-court rhythm have made her a permanent fixture in the top 10, with plenty of room still to grow. Her compatriot, Karolina Muchova, holds number 6. Muchova is widely regarded by peers and analysts as one of the most complete and artistically gifted players in modern tennis. With her smooth slice backhand, deft touch at the net, and varied serve patterns, she provides an antidote to baseline ball bashing. When healthy, Muchova brings an elegance to the court that makes her compelling to watch. At number 5, young sensation Mira Andreeva continues to amaze the tennis world. Operating with an uncanny court awareness, problem-solving ability, and tactical maturity, Andreeva plays tennis like a veteran master. Her ability to manipulate pace, absorb power, and redirect angles on the fly makes her a formidable opponent, and her spot inside the top 5 feels like just the beginning of an era-defining career. American star Coco Gauff occupies number 4. Gauff's world-class footwork, defensive slide, and lethal backhand make her exceptionally difficult to beat across long matches. As she continues to refine her serve and forehand delivery, her resilience and championship pedigree keep her consistently in the mix at every tournament she enters. Holding firm at number 3 is Jessica Pegula. Pegula is the embodiment of consistency and technical discipline. Striking the ball exceptionally flat and clean, she breaks down opponents through quiet efficiency rather than grandstanding. Her quiet confidence and high baseline floor ensure that she rarely drops matches to lower-ranked opponents, keeping her near the top of the standings week after week. Elena Rybakina sits at number 2. Possessing arguably the most formidable serve in women's tennis alongside effortless, clean ground strokes, Rybakina makes high-level tennis look deceptively simple. Her calm demeanor masks an aggressive court style that takes control of points from the very first ball. When her serve is firing, she can dominate any tournament on earth regardless of surface. At the very top, reigning at number 1, is Aryna Sabalenka. Sabalenka's reign at the summit is defined by overwhelming power, improved emotional poise, and a relentless desire to dictate play. Her serve has transformed into a reliable weapon, and her ground strokes pack a punch that can force even the best defenders far behind the baseline. Combining unyielding strength with a joyous, competitive spirit, Sabalenka stands as the benchmark for women's tennis today. Looking across this current top 20, the landscape of the WTA is as vibrant and rich as it has ever been. The mix of generational prodigies pushing the tempo alongside established champions who refuse to cede ground creates a compelling narrative at every event. As the tour barrels toward the final Grand Slam of the year, these rankings reflect a sport in a golden state of transition, where every position is hard-fought and every match carries major implications for tennis history.